Yo my buddies, welcome to a lovely winter evening here on the M25 here in the UK. This evening is most exciting. You guys have been waiting for it, I've been waiting for it, the Honda's been waiting for it. It's time to map ye old Nomda. This car has literally been 17 years in the making. Very kindly, Dave and Alex at Garage 21, massive kudos to them. So yeah, give them a cheeky little follow down here when you get 5. They very kindly finished the last little bits off on the car while I've been slogging away making videos over the last couple of weeks. I'm currently en route to Leicester Street Racing Rolling Road to see Gordon. He's a bit of a Civic mapping extraordinaire. He's got a mad 1,000 horsepower turbo Civic, a drag Civic. Hopefully if the car is there tonight, I'll definitely show you guys around. We're running a stock clutch tonight, and as most of you guys will know, the engine is completely bone stock. We haven't even put a thicker head gasket in it. We're not going to go too mad tonight. It'll be interesting to see what sort of power she runs, and if she doesn't blow up on the dyno, fingers crossed. Not gonna lie, I'm super stoked to get the car mapped tonight. It's been ongoing for quite a while, this project, and I know you guys are super keen to see it as well. Make sure if you're not a subscriber, you hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna be doing a load of POV and a load of sort of mad road antics with John and the Honda, so loads of cool shit coming up on the channel. As always, I've got a load of miles to cover this evening, roughly about 2 hours left until we get there, so I'll see you with Alex and Dave very shortly. Here we are at wonderful Leicester Street Racers, very nom. There's some absolutely mental spec cars here. First off, we're going to deal with the most mental spec car here, the Nomda. Mr. David, how are you? Mr. Barker, how are thee? First up, we're going to show you what the boys have been up to over the last couple of weeks. Hopefully my kind colleague Dave is going to show us.
So, we fitted all the race tech kit as they supplied. So the TD05 turbo, it's got Evo rear housing, their downpipe, manifold, screamer. We changed for a turbo smart wastegate because we've used them on the S15, never had no issues, faultless parts. So these are all the water lines they provide, the oil line. We made the oil return, because obviously on the Honda NA, you have to put your own return into the sump. Yeah. The front mount kit is as they provided. Phoenix supplies for the radiator. We're basically going to use the standard fan for now, which a lot of people actually do, but we are maybe looking at change depending on how we get on with track.
I'll quickly show you guys the lovely work that Gordon's mate done. So that's the stainless steel back box, and then obviously 3-inch exhaust all the way down up to here, and that's where the exhaust ends. That's actually the decat or the downpipe that Racetech originally supplied. What about the chassis condition?
Crusty. Obviously the thing is the car, it was sat for how long, so you get a lot of static rust, don't it? Yeah. You know, if it's sitting around.
Mr. Gordon,
you alright?
how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you very much.
Channel. So you're the man today that's going to be mapping my beast.
Yes, indeed.
Here's the Nomda, being driven by a very famous mapper, Mr. Gordon. Look at that, he's so excited, he doesn't know what to do with himself. What sort of boost pressure do you think we can get out of her today?
Probably about 10.
Okay.
I know it doesn't sound a lot.
Because I want to blow it up, and you don't want to blow it up.
Not yet. So we'll start at 10, and then we'll maybe turn it up later.
What's the first put of call then with mapping a car?
Obviously getting it strapped down well is obviously a good start. We'll have a Lambra in the exhaust for measuring air fuel ratio, and I've got some old school deck cans I will have bolted to the side of the engine for me listening for any debt as we're going through.
Wow, what a setup. Some legend built that. What's the limitations with these stock inlet manifolds?
It depends who you speak to.
A lot of people saying the skunk ones are good upgrades.
Yeah, you've got the Skunk 2, Elderbrook, there's loads. But I mean, I've done a couple to like 400-500 horsepower with a stock inlet. How far were people willing to push, I suppose.
Gordon's now just going to whip the spark plugs out. We can just check the spark plug gaps.
Yes, just gap them up to the right size.
It should be good.
7s.
Yeah, it's NGK 7s, yeah.
They're fine.
For the horsepower we're going for, that's
absolutely fine, yeah.
Let's have a little guess on how many horsepowers we think it's going to be.
I'm saying 280.
280. Very conservative.
300.
300.
I'm going to go for 250.
250. Horsepower estimation?
312.
312. Very specific, loving it.
305.
305.
295.
301.
301. I'm going to go 400. For any mapping session, it's very important to be well nourished. Thank you. While we're here, Gordon's got this absolutely mental Audi Quattro, harping back to the old Group B rally days. He's making up a loom on this car and then mapping it. It's expected to be about 700 horsepower. The guy that owns it's actually got another 2 of these, so he's got 3 total. This one apparently is the least best conditions, worth about, what was he saying, £300,000 at it? Yeah. And he's got another 2 which are worth maybe 500 to £1 million. So yeah, pretty special car down at Gordon's place. I'm not sure what litres these are. I think they're a 2.2, obviously the iconic Audi 5-pot engine. If anyone in the comment section knows the answer, let me know. Pretty decent sized turbo on this as well. Obviously the bodywork is absolutely mad. Look at all the intakes there on the back. Pretty crazy. Oh look, billet pedal box, that's pretty nice. Looks like it's got a sequential shifter as well. Massive handbrake for those rally slides. This is Liam's car, one of the lads that works for Gordon. Soon to be a K20 turbo, roughly about sort of 400 to 500 horsepower he expects when it's all done. Mad looking Evo up here, all carbon fibre. You have a little look there, looks pretty crazy, very track inspired for sure. Big set of brakes on it. And you guys can see some pretty exciting cars here. Gordon's also got this absolutely mental Civic. What sort of horsepower is it, Gordon? About 1,000? About 1,000. 1,000 horsepower, crazy. As you guys can see, the spec list is pretty comprehensive. Fair old whistler on this bad boy. Literally makes my car look shit. This is still a B18 C4, so originally the same engine as my car, but obviously quite a bit different. This Civic has already run a 9-second at the quarter mile. This year they're going to try and get it into the 8, so some pretty mad stuff coming up. Full drag wheels, obviously full slick tyres. No wing mirrors either, just to make the car a little bit more aerodynamic. If that wasn't mad enough, he's also got this pretty crazy street spec B18 Civic over here as well. Kind of like a sort of street version of that car. Gordon's expecting this one to be about 650, 700 horsepower, so a pretty sick build. As you guys can see, some of the cars here are absolutely next level. I'm sure if we're really nice to Gordon, he'll let us come back and do a few cheeky reviews. We're pretty much ready to start mapping the Nomda now. What have we got the boost at now, Gordon?
10
PSI.
Bang on, 10.
We're going to be running about 10 to 11 PSI of boost. So yeah, first run coming up, let's see what she makes. She fucking rips, man. That is the first result in. So we've got 278 at the flywheel and 227 at the wheels. At the fly, 260 at the wheels, and then 348 Newton meters of torque, which is probably about, I don't know, 280 foot-pounds. Pretty crazy. That was pretty healthy figures, Gordon.
Extremely.
Yeah, I think we can get more though.
Definitely at the minute.
Yeah, that's pretty mad. 320 horsepower. Gordon's going to do a little bit more fine-tuning, and we'll see if we can get it up a little bit. At the wheels, 342 at the fly. At the fly on the 300 wheel horsepower. Mental.
I can't believe you're going to be the closest fucking guess. Yeah, you are.
Yeah. I'm going to go 400.
He's overboosting a tiny bit above 6k at the minute, but
and that's what roughly, is that roughly 10 to 11 psi? Or and a little bit, tiny bit more?
12 and a half.
12 and a half psi.
Yeah,
crazy.
But
I'm super stoked, man. It's pretty mad. You guys have got to imagine this car originally, or this engine originally come with 150 horsepower. Now we've got well over double, so I'm expecting it to be pretty mad. We're now running 364 at the fly, and where is it? 289 at the wheels. The numbers are slightly lower now because we're now running 10 psi. We were running 12 psi before, but it was spiking a little bit. So now Gordon's running 10 psi, and it's just under 300 at the wheels, 364 at the fly. He's just going to fine tune the map a little bit, and we'll see if we can get it a little bit higher. We don't want to go too mad today because obviously we want to try and get the engine to run. Fortunately for us, Gordon does an array of fully forged B18 engine builds. Pretty similar figures again, 364 and then 292 at the wheels. Someone setting up launch control.
Maybe.
Yeah, as you guys can hear, Gordon's currently setting up the launch control, so we can do some massive start line nuggets. Fucking, I lost my hearing. Oh, Jesus.
If you literally just out the lights and go on it and then you're gone,
And you're off, yeah.
it ain't going to be that bad. It's when you get people.
Basically,
literally-
you're asking if I'm going to sit in Sainsbury's holding on the limiter for 10 minutes?
I am indeed.
I will not. John, on the other hand,
Might be.
Gordon's now going to put full ASBO mode on. I'm going to lose my hearing just to get you guys a sick shot.
Really good.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive, man.
Very.
Yeah, were you expecting those sort of results?
No.
I think I won the bet.
Yeah, you're the
I did.
closest.
What do I win?
Nothing.
What have you got left to do with the car? Obviously, there's a lot of like cruising stuff.
Yeah, like all cruising, just getting all the fueling right and cruising and things like that. But
Just fine tuning it for sort of day-to-day sort of
yeah,
stuff.
I was expecting you to be disappointed today.
Nah, man, I've got a bigger smile on my Chevy Chase.
Coming in thinking he's going to get 350, going away with 280. He's just going to be upset.
Nah, man, I'm not really chasing fitting. It's all with the
Fuck
butt
off.
dyno.
Everybody's chasing figures.
Yeah, I am. Can we get 400, please? Oh, go home now. It's getting pretty late though.
What time is it?
it? 1
Is
o'clock
it
in the
really?
morning. Fuck. Yeah, credit to you, Gordon. Thanks so much for staying up late
Yeah,
and
that's all right.
helping us out. You've made me, Garage21 and the channel very, very happy.
Amazing.
Massive love,
Thank you
man.
very much.
That pretty much wraps up today's video. We're going to be paying Gordon a load of visits throughout the year as we do more and more modifications to the good old Nomda. As always, hope you guys enjoyed this video and we will see you soon.